Hey there, friends. Happy Tuesday. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz with a look at your extended forecast. I'm going to take the time and break down all of the details so you know what to expect, because we have major changes in the forecast. Summer-like heat today, and that's it. So one day and one day only we'll have highs in the 70s and 80s, but then big pattern flip. And it starts tonight. We'll have increasing rain, maybe even a thunderstorm, favoring more so the Cascades, but there's a chance we get one here in the lowlands as well. But the greatest chance looks to be over the foothills and the Cascades and eastern Washington. All in all, we're still going to get rain, and we're not going to be done with the rain. So it's not just going to be one and done. We'll have showers at times over the next couple of days, and temperatures are going down. This is what I was talking about, that there's a chance for some thunderstorms. You see this area shaded in light green. This is a product from the Storm Prediction Center, and they issue severe weather outlooks. This is a level 0 out of 5, so non-severe thunderstorms are possible. And once again, favoring areas generally east of I-5 and then up in the Cascades and over eastern Washington. I will say that we'll see if the storms even develop, because these would move in overnight, and so by then you typically run out of instability. You don't have that heating of the day. If we had thunderstorms this afternoon, then they would have no problems whatsoever firing up and holding together, because you have all of that instability in place. So if all of those ingredients line up with the storms moving in or developing, the heat, humidity, all of that, and then the lift, then we would have these thunderstorms develop. So we'll have to see if they actually even develop over Oregon. But you see this spin offshore. This is a low. This is going to move in. Ridge of high pressure is going to break down, opening the door for that. So through the day today, we'll have increasing clouds. And so later today, this evening, we'll have just some more clouds in place. It's going to be really warm, even all the way through late tonight. And watch what happens. So as we get the night going, we'll get this band of rain moving in, and it's going to move from essentially south to north. If, again, we have some thunderstorms developing and they hold together, then once again, they would favor really the foothills and then up in the Cascades. You have that enhanced lift that thunderstorms need, and so that's also why we'll have the greatest chance there. That's just one round of rain. The next round is going to come with an actual front that eventually will usher in some cooler air, and that's going to send more rain over the area. So we'll likely have 2 rounds tomorrow. So once again, overnight, early tomorrow morning, our in-house model shows as early as tomorrow morning during the commute, we would get some widespread rain. But the heaviest rain would really come with that first round, with that narrow band of moisture. And I will take a deeper dive and a closer look at it and take you hour by hour, just so you can kind of see what we're dealing with. But into the back half of the day, we're going to only have spotty showers. Then we'll get a break into Thursday, so fewer showers then, and then we'll get another system moving in Thursday night and into Friday, and you see how temperatures are going way down. So instead of the 70s and 80s, we'll have highs in the 50s and 60s with shower chances really until about Saturday night, and then Sunday looks to be mostly dry. Let's take you outside, because it's been a fabulous morning. We have a good bit of cloud cover in place, but we still have sunshine. And again, these clouds will begin to thicken. We're not going to have any issues whatsoever warming up into the 70s and 80s, because we should get a push of offshore winds. And with that, we'll get some rapid heating, if you will, because again, we'll have 70s and 80s, that push of warmer air as well through the Cascade gaps, and then temperatures for the coast. As we get more of an onshore push, we'll have temperatures there in the 60s. I wanted to show you just how big of a change it will be, and so you can plan your afternoon if you have any soccer games or baseball games to go to. The evening should be mostly dry. We'll have more clouds, temperatures still, even after sunset, likely still in the 60s. So that goes to show us just that we have warm, moist air in place. Then we get into the overnight hours, and you see how rain chances start to come up, and then we don't warm up all too much tomorrow. So the wettest part of our Wednesday will be in the morning hours, and then temperatures will be in the 50s depending on the timing of the front especially. Also winds are going to pick up. So we'll have southerly and southwesterly winds for interior areas. Westerly winds closer to the coast sustained between 10 and 20 miles per hour. And I'll show you some of the potential wind gusts we could be dealing with tomorrow afternoon, evening. So let's dive right into it. I zoomed in just so you can see, and we'll take it hour by hour. Here's around midnight. So this is that first narrow band of showers, maybe some thunderstorms developing. You see how it's really along and east of I-5. Some of the computer models have this band a little more to the west, perhaps over the I-5 corridor, including the Kitsap Peninsula. That's also showing that I showed you that severe weather outlook, the light green. That's why it's also including those areas, because once again, we'll have that potential, and we'll have to see where this actually sets up. But again, here's around midnight, so after 10 o'clock, we'll start to see this action picking up, if not a little earlier. So then we get into about 3 o'clock in the morning. You see this very distinct line of dry versus very wet, because you see the oranges and the yellows. That's indicating some heavier rain. And as you may know, how we get that orographic lift, and you usually get some heavier precipitation in the foothills and in the Cascades. Then we get into about 5 a.m., so right around sunrise, and you see how these showers are now starting to push more along the Cascade crest and then eastward. But here comes the actual front. So it's still going to be to the west of us. This is going to be the round that sends widespread rain across the area. So the Olympic Peninsula will likely miss out on this first round. It's the second round. It's not going to be as heavy, though it will likely still slow you down. 7 o'clock in the morning, you see widespread rain. Then we get to about late morning or so, and we'll have some more steady rain falling over Puget Sound. You see a little bit of purple. Snow levels will be about 5,000 feet, so higher elevation snow, but most at the passes will be just some heavier rain. Here's mid to late morning on Wednesday, and then you see a lot of the precipitations along and east of I-5 and east of Puget Sound, but we'll have some lingering showers into the afternoon. Also, we could get some convergence setting up over Snohomish County, maybe King County, Pierce County even Wednesday evening. You see how it was still going there. Thursday, we'll see some sun breaks before our next system pushes in Thursday night and into Friday. So this is going to be that next batch of rain. Tuesday, so I guess today through all of Wednesday, rain totals are really going to be dependent on where that first band sets up, which you can see where it's highlighting the Cascade foothills and the Cascades. But we all have the potential to pick up at least maybe a quarter of an inch, but the hot spots will be with that first band. Maybe not so much up north, and you see the coast not a lot as well, because we'll have to be dependent on that second round of rain. But all in all, it's rain. We need it. We definitely need it, because we have not had accumulating rain and measurable rainfall, which is 1/100th of an inch or greater by definition. At SeaTac, we haven't had that since the end of April, so we desperately need it. Winds will also be something that we'll watch for. I mentioned this a little earlier. We're not talking a windstorm by any means, but we'll get a stronger push of winds, especially more so east of the Cascades, as you see that there, as they start to get those westerly winds, so moving west to east. So those will gust possibly 40 to 50. But here in the lowlands and west of the Cascades, we're looking at potential wind gusts 20 to 30 plus, especially through the strait. But we're not, again, talking extreme winds or anything like that. Then we get to Thursday. I showed you that we have few showers during the day and then more rain moving in Thursday night and into Friday. And it's just going to be system after system after that. So here's Thursday, and then we'll get rain lingering into Friday morning, and then another push into Friday evening, into Saturday. By Sunday, we should see some brief ridging. So Thursday through Saturday, an additional maybe 1/10 of an inch up to 1/2 of an inch on average, except maybe the coast coast could get more rain out of Thursday through Saturday system. I know that was a lot to unpack, but something we're watching out for. Just know tomorrow morning will likely be a wet commute, and it's going to be blustery into the afternoon as well. Thursday during the day will start to dry out before that next push of rain. Friday, Saturday we'll have showers around at times, maybe one of the cooler days or the coolest days. And then Sunday and Monday we start to warm things up once again, closer to average. And in case you were wondering, will we get any more 70s anytime soon? Long-term models are showing that potential after Monday and Tuesday showers. But even then, you see it's not, for now at least, we're not expecting extreme heat. Remember, you can always find the latest forecast and an extended forecast on King 5 Plus, king5.com, our YouTube page, and then make sure you download our free King 5 app on your phone so you can take the radar on the go with you.